AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like
He started. Isuscribe.
Y'all know what this is, man.
Knicks Rehab.
With the victory, 110-93 over them bum Blazers. 33 from Denny. I keep forgetting how to say your name.
Advia.
Thank you, Flea. Flea's international, Holmes. 33-7 from Denny. 3 steals, 4 assists, 16 from Kamara. He was kind of invisible today. 23 for Shaden Sharp, 15 for Anthony Simons. They got, oh my God, if you don't like our bench, Jesus Christ. They put up a donut. 4 points off the bench from the Blazers. They only scored 93, by the way. Held them under 100. We ain't playing no games. 28 for Mikal Bridges. Mikal, he loves playing them bums. 28-7. 28-7 for OG as well. But OG Anunoby had 28 points and 7 rebounds. He looked great from start to finish. Still a little, working on his footwork, but he had a step back that was amazing. 14 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds for Josh Hart. Double-double for Karl Anthony Towns, 10 points, 11 rebounds. I'm looking at them free throw attempts. He only has 2 free throw attempts in the last 2 games. Of course, we could run down a damn octagon of players we're missing. We'll get to that in a second. Precious Achiuwa, a nice 10 minutes, 11 points. 10 points for Achiuwa. Shammy with 11 points. Fellas, what's our reaction to this Portland Trailblazer victory? I think we want to go to Flea first, though.
No. Let's go to OG first. I'm here.
Okay, you good?
I'm locked in. I'm at home. I'm good. I'm good to go. Let's go.
So first and foremost, good win. You know how we do. I'm not gonna say great until we beat the people that we need to beat, but definitely a good win. I got to give a shout out because nobody will do it. Big shout out Chauncey Billups. Like I said, about him last time. I think they tried to railroad him and jam him up, but that team is actually fun to watch and they play hard. They got some solid players, but for me, the kid Denny, I understand y'all say he tough, and I'm not taking nothing away from him, but another player that doubled his average against us. That is a problem for me. I'm sorry. He averages 16, had 33 for the game, had 20 at the half, and he looked like an all-star against us. That's going to continue to be a problem. And Flea says it all the time, Fabe. That's going to be a problem for us in the playoffs. I'm sorry. And this is why maybe people look at a Detroit and say, we'll be in trouble. Because defensively, we are still bad. I'm sorry. OG is the only one out there that looks like he's locking in. Bridges, not so much. We already know Cat. So for me, we have to clean that up. But this game tonight was very weird because when we thought we was going to pull away, Portland, came back and made a great run. But, of course, we all know how the game goes after a while. When you're the better team, have the better talent, to me, that's what's going to get you over. But I think there was a time and a point in the game where, Tyler Kolek, Precious Achiuwa, to me, that 11 points from Precious and how he got it and how he was playing for that little bit of time, to me, that was the difference. That was the difference.
Huge.
Yeah, that was the difference. And for some reason, I think Tom Thibodeau, for me, we getting down the stretch, right? And he's going to have to start coaching his butt off, meaning a night like tonight, Cat, you ain't got it. Sit your bum ass down. Sit your bum ass down. Simple and plain. Maybe it's because it's against Portland. I don't know what it is. But Tom Thibodeau is going to have to start being okay with seeing what lineup is working at the time and maybe stick with that. Now, of course, this was against Portland, but this still was a losable game until we just took over. But I noticed we got a lot of transition points that we really don't get. That was a big difference. A lot of times we kept them to one shot, got the ball and got it going. So I think tonight, if we could continue to play like this, I think we'll be okay. But still, defensively, we have to fix those problems because we can't keep allowing guys to have career nights against us. It is not no good. But I'm starting to notice we're playing as a collective. And this is going to sound crazy. We might have to start going through OG till Brunson get back. I'm going to say it. Listen, let me have my moment.
That's music. That's music to his ears.
I said some things about OG and what he has been doing on both ends of the floor. listen, man, I like Cat. Y'all know me. I advocated for Cat for years. But, you know, OG is the only consistent one so far. And his game is getting better and better and better game after game after game. And for me, it ain't about, we know OG is not a number one, but right now, what is he? See, this is what I don't understand. Well, I'm not saying he's a number one for the season, but for these last games, who's been the best player on the court?
King Speech, get this nigga going, King Speech. Get him going, King Speech. Get him going.
I noticed, I noticed. King Speech is the one that be shooting from the sidelines. He be throwing the cup, instigating.
No,
What do you mean he's not a number one?
King
Hey, no.
No,
Explain yourself, AllBall, because your man, I'm cutting you off. Your man, and when you lorded over for years, Karl Anthony Towns is over here. He played a good month and a half. Why isn't he a number one? Why does OG Anunoby got to step up to be a number one option? He's never been that. It's been 5 games. I said it. I've never been gassed above OG Anunoby. He can be maybe a number 2, 3.
You've been gassed. Don't do that. If you're gonna smoke our OG, you're gonna be honest. You've been fully gassed since last year when we traded for OG. Don't do this. If you're gonna be honest about what you think OG is, be honest, but be accurate. Don't do that, Fabian.
Bro,
don't
you
do
said
it.
Dog. No. This is no. Get out of here. Last year in the playoffs, you were gassed up off Tom Thibodeau. I told you, I didn't like that first round. I told y'all he's a defensive specialist. I never said I want to see him do anything on offense. All of a sudden, you want him as a number one option.
Hold on.
Ain't no gas.
Fabian.
He's playing well.
Fabian, last season.
You agree with this nonsense?
Hold on.
Let OG explain this stuff. Let him finish.
Last season, Fabian said with everybody injured, we were title contenders with just OG and Brunson. You said that.
Nobody's no. See? No. This is what I'm talking about. No. Quote me correct, bro. We were missing Julius Randle and we had everybody else. That's what the point that you mistaken about. We had everybody else. Dante, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Mitchell Robinson was coming back. I Hart was here. Knock it off, man. You listen, you gonna speak facts. And I never said he should be. When did I mention OG Anunoby?
You said last year's team was better than this year's team.
Way better.
You saying,
no. And what y'all saying now?
Last year's team is better than this year's team. That's what you said.
And what does that have to do with OG Anunoby being the first option? What are y'all talking about right now? You sauced up. This guy's gassed up. You got the right one today, baby. You woke me up.
We are 12 minutes in. We cut off OG from his opening soliloquy. We never cut him off from getting his shit off in the first 10 to 15 minutes of the show. Let him finish.
I owe OG an apology. I said something a while ago where at this point I'm dead wrong. And y'all know me, I'm always wrong. So who cares, right? But I'm saying right now, the way OG, the last probably 10 games, well, since Brunson has been out, OG has been our best player. It hasn't been Cat. That's just facts. If we've all been watching the Knicks since Brunson went out, OG has been our best player. So for one, I'm not saying OG is the number one option. I said before the season started, and both of y'all agreed, and I've said this, for us to win, it doesn't matter who's a number one. We have to play as a team, as a collective. So on some nights, Cat could be a number one. Some nights, Brunson could be a number one. Some nights, maybe OG. I'm just saying, while Brunson is out, OG said, I'm not going to allow y'all to give me anything. I'm going to take it. And OG has stepped up tremendously. Cat has been struggling. I'm sorry. And tonight was supposed to probably be a huge night for Cat. At home against Portland, there's nobody on there that should be able to guard him. Cat should have had a double 30 and 20, but he struggled, and OG took it upon himself, and everybody else filled in the blanks. But for me, we have to still work on that defense. Night in and night out, guys are playing against us, and they're having career nights. We watched Kawhi Leonard and James Harden turn back the hands of time against us, and then tonight we watched. However you say his name, like I said, he doubled his average. So for me, we got to be careful. I'm not going to brag and boast about tonight because the last time we did that, the next time we played a solid team, we lost. But we do have to play who's in front of us. This is a good win because I think we need to stay in that third slot. I think we're 3.5 games behind Indiana, but I think they lost tonight or they're losing. And then as us winning, we'll probably be maybe 5 games ahead of them. So I think we're going to stay right there in that third spot. So for me, I think the first round we're playing Milwaukee. So, you know, things are looking up for us. But good win. Good win. I don't have too much to beef about Tom Thibodeau.
Well, come on, man. What's wrong with you?
I don't.
I knew he was gonna do it.
Huh?
My bad. No,
I'm sorry. We shouting out Thrillium.
Thrillium, what up, man? What's wrong with you? We can't post everything on here.
I don't have much to say about Tom Thibodeau. I think at this point, Fabian always says it. Tibbs is who he is. So us ranting and going crazy over him, it's irrelevant. Right now, it's about the guys on the floor. Just for me, like tonight, the kid right.
Hold on now. Fuck that. Break that down. What did Tibbs do wrong today? What did you see? Because you were saying some things.
Now, all right, he shouldn't have started Wright tonight. Tonight, Kolek should have started. For some reason, Wright was just looking weird on the offensive end. He wasn't even looking for his shot. You see Cat struggle. You see when Precious was in the game, how the game was going. So I think Precious should have got more playing time. Maybe Precious and Mitchell Robinson should have been in the game together. And I think Cat should have sat his ass down. The same thing he did to Bridges, he should have did to Cat. So for me, you see who's struggling. You see, who's playing well. And you award them guys, especially against Portland. He could have did that. And I think Kolek should have got more playing time because right at the point guard slot tonight, I didn't like it. And then there was a couple times Josh Hart. I don't like when he has the ball in his hands and has to make decisions. Now, he did throw a couple good passes, some lobs, but he did turn the ball over as well. So for me, those were the little things that Tom Thibodeau has to work with, has to work out. His adjustments. Seeing what's working and sticking with that. Don't let the fan base or nobody pressure you because it's Cat or because it's whoever. No, it's about winning ball games. So do whatever it takes to win. If Brunson is struggling, sit your ass down. Who's ever struggling,
get him out the game.
Sit your ass down because right now it's about winning basketball games. So for me, Fabian, that's the thing. But once again, and I'll let Flea cook, Tibbs has to get our defense together. I don't know if he can do that because it's about effort, but he has to get our defense together. Josh Hart, just like Cat now, he commits a lot of dumb fouls. A lot of dumb fouls. Mikal Bridges, it's like he's playing Olay. Listen, I know sometimes he looks good, but more times than others, he is not looking like a good defender. So we are not going to beat the elite teams with only one great defender. OG needs some help. So for me, those are the things that Tib needs to work out. But tonight, very solid win against a hard-playing, well-coached Portland team who does have some type of talent, even though we know they're depleted. But still, this is a game that we could have lost, but we pulled out and got the win. And that's how I feel about tonight.
Polo Flea, what is your reaction to this? What do you think about OG Anunoby being a number one option for 8 games and leapfrogging Cat? Somebody put it there. Thank you, Michael James. What's up to you, but my brother? Gil said Cat.
Michael James.
Gil said Cat stays at number 2 when Brunson is out. The number 3 and 4 jumps him. I understand what that means. How do you feel about what that means? And from just talk about the game, talk about your reaction to OG's performance, everybody's performance today without our big dogs.
You don't like my polo?
Me?
I'm asking you. You don't like my polo?
I thought Polo Flea confirmed that.
Oh, okay. I just needed to ask first before I get my bag. I had to ask. I didn't know the energy. I just had
that nigga's neck.
I just had to ask. I just had to check the energy, check the temperature. You know how Ray does, OG. His energy, we got to check the temperature. Get the thermometer out and check the temperature because this nigga acts crazy sometimes. Love you, Fabian, but I had to check. Listen,
I think you should order some like a water with some lime next. Squeeze really hard. Yeah, put some lemon in there, man.
Squeeze really hard was crazy. That's crazy, OG. That's crazy. Listen. On the road to 50 wins, man. Last year we were 50-32. On the road to 50 wins, 47 wins tonight. We get a win against Portland. I feel like this is a team that we should have beat. We went into Portland a week or two ago and took them to overtime. It took a Mikal Bridges game winner at the buzzer for us to get out of Portland with a win. And so now we get back to Madison Square Garden and was able to handle business the way we handle business. Up 15 late, fourth quarter, Mikal Bridges puts on a masterclass in terms of, putting the ball in the basket. So I love the fact that he played up to his potential in the fourth quarter. We needed that. But like OG says, all about our defense. I like the way that we're reaching the end of the season. This has been a roller coaster season for this New York Knicks team. Up and down. 1 minute we are winning 8 games, 9 games in a row. The next minute we lose 5 games in a row. The next minute we can't beat a top team in the Eastern Conference. The next minute we turn around and beat some quality teams. So this team has just gone through the roller coaster of the season. Like I told you at the beginning, it's 82 games, right? So you can't get too high, you can't get too low. This team, you got to stay even keeled, man. You gotta love what you're seeing when we playing at a high level, and you gotta critique us when we shit in the bed, right? When Josh Hart is playing like shit, when Mikal Bridges is inconsistent, when Cat is showing up soft, when Bridges is, when Brunson is turning the ball over, like we have to call those things out. This is a brand new team, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the team that we had in the playoffs last year. Game 7 against the Indiana Pacers, where OG thinks that we're supposed to win that game with nobody on our roster, having nobody. We're supposed to pull that game out of our ass. We'd have had nobody. So this is a different team, completely different team. And I think going into the playoffs, we got to figure out how we are going to get quality stops and points of the game that we need. Fuck scoring the basketball. We're going to be able to score. OG has been phenomenal. I put in the chat last night or this morning, OG's last 5 games. I think both of y'all were impressed about OG's last 5 games. I think anybody that's watching Knicks basketball needs to be impressed with not only OG's last 5 games, but OG as a whole. Just as a complete whole for the entire season. He has, in my opinion, every penny of that $200 million that he had garnered, he has earned. Nothing about his play, what he's done for this team on both ends. Forget what he is on the offensive end. He's doing exactly what we paid him to do on the defensive end. You can't ask any more about OG Anunoby. You cannot. So I just love, what we're doing. We closing games, right? This is a team that we're supposed to beat. This is a trailblazer team. That's not a playoff team. That's not a play-in team. And so, I'm happy about getting a W. There's plenty of things that we need to fine-tune, right? I'm glad that we got production again from our bench. Anytime we get production from our bench, I think it puts us in a position to win. Like you said, Precious was excellent off the bench. Landry Shamet was good off the bench again tonight. So if we get production off the bench, we are going to be just fine. We got to figure out how to get stops in timely spots. And Tip's got to coach his ass off, man. We need Jalen Brunson in the playoffs. We're not going to win a series without Jalen Brunson. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And we cannot key in on one player right now. Everybody, in terms of this team right now, Cat has to be good for us to be okay going forward. So does Bridges. So does OG. So does Brunson. So does Hart. So does our bench. The team that we have right now, everybody has to be good on a night-in, night-out basis for us to be a quality team to win in the postseason. If guys are asleep come May and June, you could forget the Knicks. They'll be bouncing the first round. And I stand on what the fuck I said. If anybody watched the Detroit Pistons tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves, If anybody watched, fuck everybody else. I'm talking to OG now. If anybody watched the Detroit Pistons tonight and understand the type of team they are, fuck winning and losing at this point. The type of team that I'm here with you, nigga. I'm here with you. I can see you. I can see you. See my gums. See my lips. I can see you, nigga. If anybody understands what the Detroit Pistons are, the Knicks better come to play if we have them in the first round. I'm telling you now, OG. Don't come with that bullshit playing the Pistons. We got to come to play.
What's that Lil Wayne song? Look me
David
in my
Grant,
face.
Hold on, D Grant. This is
I ain't
my
worried.
podcast. Hold on, OG. This is my podcast. This is my platform. I am the host of this platform. Get the fuck out of here if you're not understanding who I am today. Get the fuck out of here, D Grant. This is my platform. I am the co-host of AllBall TV Knicks Rehab. If you not feeling free, get the fuck out of here. Respectfully. Go ahead, OG.
No.
I'm tired of niggas.
No.
I'm tired of niggas.
You said it. Flea.
I'm tired
Said
of
enough,
niggas, man.
Flea. Relax. You said enough.
I'm done. Go ahead.
All I'm gonna say is before Fabian goes.
Let me wipe my brow, because I'm getting ridiculous.
All I'm gonna say before Fabian goes. Look me in my face. I ain't got no worries. I am not worrying about no fucking Detroit Pistons. All you niggas that scared of Detroit Pistons, go and be they fans then. I ain't scared of no Detroit.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.